I created the hardest College Football 25 Dynasty reload. I am playing on Heisman settings with the slowest coach XP speed, and all of the position XP and player skill sliders are tuned to 0, while the CPU skill sliders are tuned to 100. I need to rebuild my Teambuilder team, the Midwestern University Phantoms, and turn them into a powerhouse. This might actually be impossible. Now here are the rules. Rule number 1, I must play every single snap of every single game. Rule number 2, I can only recruit 1-stars that want to come to my school until I have a winning season. And rule number 3, I must have a difficult out-of-conference schedule since we play in the MAC, and the MAC always plays tough out-of-conference teams. I will allow myself one FCS game a year until we beat them. So this is the hardest College Football 25 Dynasty rebuild. This is a team builder team that I created, the Midwestern Phantoms. So we are in the MAC conference. We are actually replacing Kent State. The reason this is the hardest College Football 25 Dynasty rebuild is because obviously we're playing on Heisman with the slowest coach XP, but XP sliders are tuned all the way down to 0, and gameplay sliders for the user are tuned all the way down to 0. For CPU are tuned all the way up to 100. I did not mess with special teams or game options or penalties, but that's not the only reason why this is the hardest College Football 25 Dynasty rebuild. This team is atrocious. Our highest overall is 29 overall. Our team rating is 9 offense, 9 defense, 9 overall. This team is bad. I might be fired. We do have 5 skill points to use. We just got those when we made the coach. I have done something similar to this where I just made this team builder team, but I didn't edit the roster. And I did it with these sliders. Receivers cannot catch. Now, granted, those were with bad receivers, but they were still like 60, 50 overall, so they couldn't catch at all. They dropped everything. So I'm going to try to get to tier 4 in the receiving game to boost catch and catch in traffic. And the reason I chose tactician, I feel like this is the most non-impactful coach archetype. Can't really help offensive and defensive coordinators. They're just the ones from Kent State that they had in the game. I guess we have Darren Gardner is an elite recruiter for defense, so that'll be nice. First time actually looking at them. Oh, and one other thing for recruiting. I can only recruit 1-stars. So our schedule for the year, since we're taking over for Kent State, we're going to have a rivalry game every year with Akron. But we're going to play Boise State to start off the year. And that's just because I want to play against Ashton Genty. We're going to be bad, so I just want to see what the hell Ashton Genty can do against us. I think it'd be hilarious. Then I was like, what is the most Midwestern team? Most Midwestern state? And to me, that was Iowa. So we're going to play Iowa. Then we play Ohio State. We're going to play them every year as like a rivalry as well, since we're in Kent, Ohio. We're going to play the best team in Ohio. And then our MAC schedule, Toledo, Eastern Michigan, Bowling Green, Western Michigan, FCS. Then we play Central Michigan, Miami, Ohio, a rivalry game with Akron and Northern Illinois. This roster is so bad that I'm not going over the entire roster, but I'll highlight just a few players. The first player is Ty Hardy, and Ty is tiny. At 5'9", 185, he is our fastest running back on the team. He is also our most elusive running back as well, but if he gets hit, he will get knocked backwards, and he doesn't have great hands. At receiver is Scooter Page. Scooter is the shiftiest receiver we have on this team. I compare him to Deebo Samuel if Deebo was bad at football. One thing about Scooter is if he makes a big play, he will let whoever is guarding him know. Our jump ball threat is LJ Young. What does LJ stand for? Don't ask. He has the best jumping, catching traffic, and spec catch ratings on this team. He may be able to jump higher than anyone else, but he has stone for hands at only 35 catching, and he runs the most abysmal routes. So basically, if he's not running a go route, he won't get open. One of our best players on the team is John Decker IV. And with a name like that, you know he can lay someone out. Decker is maxed out at 50 in nearly all of his ratings, and his hit power is maxed at 99. So if opposing quarterbacks don't see this guy coming, they're getting flattened. At linebacker, we have Chase Freeman and Bubba Van Claiborne, one being from the East Coast and the other from the West Coast. They both came to play in the Midwest. Both players have all of their stats maxed at 50, making them both 19 overalls, and yes, they're 2 of the highest overall players on this team. The only corner of note is Sidney Stovall, number 11, who has good coverages but is slow as shit. The quarterbacks on this team are horrendous, but the only 2 that will see any playing time are Bryce Ross and Xavier Jarvis. Bryce being the fast but more inaccurate QB, and Xavier being the slow but more accurate one of the 2, which still doesn't say much. The kicker for this team is George Lincoln III. George can barely make an extra point with 25 kick power and 25 kick accuracy, so we will be looking to replace him after this season. The punter is Blaze Bortles Jr. If you know, you know. He's got 50 kick power but 0 kick accuracy, so when he punts, it's usually a dice roll to see where the ball ends up. Other notable players are backup running back senior Spencer Strickland and our power back Tavion Grant. And lastly, there's our wide receiver 3, Asher Varner, who is the purest route runner on this team. And yes, he is white. So here's a recruiting board. I have only scouted a few players. Pat Mustard, Glenn Godwin was the only bust I've found so far. Doug Money, which is just a sweet name. Eric Diaz, and Mitch Hawker. Now, basically what I tried to do is I initially went through and tried to find people who were in the top 5. And then once I filled out my board with that, I just went through and tried to find positions that I wanted. Mainly was offensive line. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if I'll be able to get many players, so I went for as many as I can on the offensive line. And if we're in the top 5, I'm really going to try to push to get them because we need any advantage we can get. But yeah, here are the recruits that we're going for. They're not good, but they're better than what we have. We even found a kicker, which would be nice. One other thing I did want to mention, I can only recruit 1-stars and 1-star busts that want to come to my school. Because why would I recruit someone that doesn't want to come to this school? A brand new ass school with a 9 overall team roster. They have to want to come to this school. Those are the only guys I can recruit. I don't want to compete with other schools. We're so bad. I'm going to want to try to get guys to commit as soon as possible. Now, I put 15 recruiting points towards the people who I really wanted, and then 10 towards everyone else. I wasn't able to give, I only have 23 recruits that I gave points to, and I basically only did it to guys where we were first on the board. It is officially time for Boise State. I am terrified. See where Blaze. Oh my, what the? See if you can kick the straight. Oh, it went to the 13, but we'll take it. Come on, Chase. Oh no. Oh, we're not gonna make a tackle all year, are we? We got bailed out. I'll take it. Oh, we're so slow. Holy shit. He's so slow, bro. Holy shit. This is gonna be rough. God, everyone's so slow. I might not gain a yard all year. The accuracy is so low and the sliders are so low that the bar goes straight to red. Alright, Blaze. The ball didn't even go past the 10-yard line before it bounced. Maybe if we blitz. Jesus. Oh, we tackled Ashton Genty. There we go. We can tackle. I want to try running man just to see what it's like. I know it's not going to work. Oh, they ran the ball. Hurdled us. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Can we hold him on the goal line? No, absolutely not. I think I'm going to turn on shoot clock. Or else this might actually get out of hand. Way too fast. So I'm trying to hit either Demetrius or Spencer on that Texas run. Spencer it is, and it's picked off. Pass was so behind him anyways. Also, I had instant pressure.
They go to the ground.
We might be getting beat. At least we look good about getting beat, though. You know, the goal for me now is to get a first down. If we get a first down, I'll consider that an accomplishment. Yeah, I know we need an explosive play. We're not going to get it.
You got to continue to pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15.
There you go, and he's too slow. Just try to scream. Because I can't do play action. They'll sack me instantly. Oh, I can do. Pass is not in the red.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Oh, they have Ashton Genty back there?
It's Genty.
Well, that's a touch. Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Broncos!
Like, I want to try passing the ball because we clearly cannot run the ball. But I just don't think we'll be able to pass the ball either. See, he dropped it immediately. He was wide open.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it set.
We got a positive play. We picked up 4 yards. I'm kind of happy. I think I'm gonna go for it.
You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field.
Let's look for Scoot or
On 4th
Asher.
down, going to the air.
Scoot picked off.
And the ball is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the inside. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Quincy, whoa, my God. Yeah, that's why we run so strictly.
In the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys offensive.
Yeah, Denver was tackling him.
Inside the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Boise State. And how about this offense?
The goal is to still pick up a first down. You know, we're not fumbling the ball, which I'm not upset about. I meant to give fuck, he fumbled it.
Leaves it with the back. Got some room, head to the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos. And they add 6 more with that trip to the house. As they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is deep.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head
Did we get a roughing the passer?
and he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense.
Thank God we just got bailed out. That's our first down of the game on a penalty. At least we're down by so much that the signal pulse doesn't affect us.
He wants to throw.
Oh, pass interference. Is that a second first down?
The flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Hey, we're moving the ball. I don't care if it's because of penalties. We are moving the ball. I don't think this is going to work. There we go. Actually, hold on. We might be able to move the ball. Oh, come on, Scoot. Okay, Scoot, just hold on to the ball. First down, let's go. That's our actual real first down. There's nothing going on there. I thought maybe we'd be able to get through that hole. We, in fact, we're not. I actually think this is the first time they're starting on their side of the field, and I'm not even joking.
To go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And on 1st and 10. Back to
We
throw.
no, we cannot get an interception, and that's a touchdown.
He makes the catch. Running toward the tape. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Broncos.
Let's get to the 20.
He'll start the return inside his
Oh,
own.
yeah.
And the ball's free deep in his own territory.
Can't happen.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some.
Oh, there was nothing but bluegrass in front of us. But he's so slow.
They'll run the option. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
At least, because I don't have to snap the ball yet, at least we gave up only 28 points instead of 35 that quarter. So, that's improvement. He's averaging 17 yards a carry. Can we put the backups in? Actually, yeah, hold on. Let me put the backups in that I want to put in. So, I put in Xavier Jarvis to see if we might be able to throw the ball. He's probably our second best throwing quarterback that we have, passing quarterback. Okay, they blitzed. Got the screen off. Please don't tell me this is a holding penalty on our biggest play of the game.
There's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Let's go. We're moving the ball.
Looking to throw, it's Jarvis.
Where's the penalty?
Complete. He's brought down, but
How is he downfield? I threw it immediately.
which way that's going.
He held. That's our best offensive lineman too.
They'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. Not a whole.
Going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line them up.
He just threw a pick six.
And that ball is picked off. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown Broncos! And this defense coming up with points in their own. What an interception return.
I was there before it. Oh, he was there before I could have blocked it.
Time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today. And defense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal.
Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Boise State. And the takedown has it.
This was a bad idea.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Got room at the 35. He's loose down the
Can they
left
please
side.
put the backups in?
Touchdown, Broncos. And the route is on.
I'm praying they will just
Team makes its way
knee the ball and not score 100 on us.
a low line drive and short kick. Quarterback takes a knee. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker
We
room
improved
speech after
each
this one.
quarter.
I would suggest that he start with
11 total yards of offense. So we did not end with negative total yards. However, they had 465. We did end with negative total rushing yards. Ashton's team went 10 for 15 for 21.5 average, 5 touchdowns, 5 broken tackles, 4 yards of 20 plus, long of 50. So Bryce went 6 for 13 for 12 yards and 2 picks. Jarvis went 8 for 14 for 23 yards and 1 pick. Long of 8 and long of 6. I will say Bryce, we were still experimenting more. Jarvis came in with started throwing more screens. Rushing, Bryce had negative 11 yards and 2 fumbles. Scooter had receiving. Ty had 5 for 19. Scoot had 2 for 11. Miles had that 1. So screenplays are going to be the best for us. A bunch of pancakes, no sacks, somehow. So we had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 total tackles. They had more touchdowns than we did tackles. Hey, Blaze Bortles, 8 punts, 205 yards, an average of 25. Oh my god. A long of 34. Well, that is week 1. I'm not surprised. You know what? Oh, we leveled up. I think I'm still going to do receivers so that catching gets better. That was week 1. Next week, we play Iowa. I'm terrified.